This island in Mexico is home to more than 1,000 creepy-looking dolls with severed limbs, decapitated heads, and blank eyes. In today's episode of Unexplained, let's take a look at the Island of the Dead Dolls. Once upon a time in 1950, in the canals of Xochimilco, South Mexico, for Don Julián Santana Barrera, the caretaker of one of the floating islands, it was just another day of work when he came across something floating along the canal. And what he found next completely changed the course of his life. The unfateful day, Julián came across the dead body of a young girl, washed up on the banks. Soon after, he saw a floating doll. He picked up the doll and hung it on a tree as a way of showing respect to the spirit of the girl. After the disturbing event, Julián became fixated on the dead girl. This took a serious toll on Julián's psyche, to the point where he started hearing voices and laughter around the island. Julián was deeply troubled by the poltergeist and believed he was being haunted by the spirit of the girl. To ward off any danger, he started hanging more dolls in an attempt to appease her spirit. But sadly for Julián, his nightmare is nowhere near an end. He soon came to believe that dolls themselves were possessed by the spirit of the dead, and frantically continued to hang more dolls over the entire island. Some dolls he found were washed along the canals, while for others he dug up trash cans. Because of the sudden change in his behavior and his obsession with the creepy-looking dolls, some of the locals even believed that Julián himself was possessed. His obsessive search for dolls went on until his death in 2001. The circumstances for Julián's death are as chilling as the origins of his story. In a terrifying twist of fate, Julián was found drowned in the exact spot where he found the girl and her doll 50 years ago. People continued to bring dolls to the island, attempting to ward off any evil spirits that lurked there. The island with a tragic background has since become a major tourist attraction for horror lovers and got the name the Island of Dead Dolls. While some doubt the existence of the drowned girl, to this day, there are reports of visitors hearing voices and sensing a chilling presence on the island. Whether Julián was actually a victim of a haunting or just delusional remains unexplained. Would you visit this haunted island? Swipe up and subscribe to Unexplained as we seek answers to the same.